Hi and welcome to my home. I got a request from a friend who wanted to get started with hiking and get some dirt time. So what I'm going to do is a video about how I plan, how I pack and how I do an overnight for this friend of mine. And it's all start here at the table. I can spend hours and hours looking at maps, and what I first of all think of is drinking water, where it is and how to get it, because you don't want to carry too much water with you. The second thing I think about is how much up and downs it is, because mostly I'm out with my kids and it can be too tough for them and not for me either. So water and up and downs, hills and steep and such things. And then the distance. I'm not out to walk long distance, I just want to be out. So here it's where it all begins, in front of maps. And in Sweden there is the green map. That is the best. That is everything. And then there is in internet some, if you want to use already made trails with already built shelters and fireplace and even toilets. There are maps and descriptions in internet to download, and that's a good start if you're not used to be outdoors. Then you have everything ready: water, shelter, fireplace. So that's a good way to start. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, let's see what kind of mess I have made in this room. This is a little bit of my stuff. My backpack and my tarp. You need a kind of roof. And this is Hillebay XP10, and beside it it's a ground cover to protect my inner tent, like a nest. That's just a mosquito net, like a inner tent. And that's what I will sleep under and in. And if you want to store some water in a good way, you can buy a pet travel water bowl, and it's packed together as almost nothing, and you can have water in it. You can have it as a wash thing for your hands, your face. I also have a bucket, folding bucket, cordage, some kind of rain gear, and pocket lamp. I forgot, when I use this nest into already built wind shelter, I use those to hang up my nest in, and then I screw it back and bring it with me when I'm done. That's my mattress, air mattress. And my sleeping bag. And this is optional, but it's a sheet and a cover for my sleeping bag. Then I have a warm sweater and my warm sleeping clothes, a water bottle, toilet paper in a Ziploc bag, and you just feed it from inside. Working gloves, my fire starting kit, a knife, mosquito net, first aid kit, and some soap, toothbrush, toothpasta, and a comb. I think that's it for that. Now we come to food. Of course you can use this dry food. There's a lot of them. I never was a friend of them. I never liked any of them I have tested. So I used to combine things, normal things, and I'm not so fond of washing up, so I try to find things that you only need to add hot water to, and then you save a lot of dishes. You can combine these with some kind of meat, and depending on what you choose for food, you choose what you bring for cooking ware. And that's my mini trangia. And then you also need fuel. What I mostly have with me is this. That's my hobo stove from IKEA. And I combine it before with a mini zebra billy can that I took the handle off and added with a wire instead, and that little one fits perfectly into that hobo stove. But now I think of using that bottle instead, and it stands on 2 tent pegs, and you can choose what heights you want to have it on. And to grab it, I use this. It's a fish mouth opener. And you need something to eat with and on and drink on, and that's optional, but and some spices. Okay, it's very windy today, so we have new challenge to master. Until the wind was taking up, I will show you how I will sleep tonight. This is a bug bivy. Normally it should stand up by itself, but I have a ridge line from the bottom up to a tree, and I will have a tarp over there. When you have lay the ground sheet on the ground, test to lay there for a while to see how it feels. You don't want to discover in the middle of the night there is a stone poking you in the back or something. And right beside me my daughter will sleep. She will have the big tarp with mosquito net inside. Yeah, taking up. Okay, I'll be right back. I will try to cook these fishes with Sphagnum moss. I've never done it before, so let's see how this will be. But good. Wasn't bad. Tastes good. Oh, hi! Good morning! This is how I slept. It's good to have something to stand on when you do things like changing clothes and stuff. I'm glad it's not raining today, because that shelter was so low. It's about 2 inches high at most. So it was kind of tricky to get in, but I slept quite good in there. Even though it was very windy until 2 o'clock in the night, I think my low profile was better than that one. It's about 5:30 in the morning. We are both up. We We will not make a fire this morning. We will just light the hobo stove and cook some water for the breakfast. It's a nice morning. The hobo stove in action.